What's up, everybody? This is your Filipina girl, Chicks, and I'm here to talk about how and where to find a good Filipina woman. So, as you all guys know, I've been with a foreigner, I've been with Ren for quite some time now, and I just want to share these ideas and information about how and where to find best and good Filipina. So, if you are a foreigner looking for a Filipina or a Filipino girl to date or planning to marry one, if yes, you have to at least use this video as information, or you'll have ideas that would save you a lot in the future, uh, that will save you from headache, in the future. So I'm sorry if I'm looking here. I do have a copy because I keep forgetting things, most important things I have to say, so I have to write it here in my notebook. So I'm sorry. Now, the best place to find a Filipino to date or marry is through an online dating site, which is a Filipino dating site. First example is FilipinoCupid.com. Though I met Ren in internationalcupid.com website, but there is this FilipinoCupid.com website where you can find Filipina girls or Filipina women. Now, us as a Filipino or Filipino people are known to be one of the most hospitable people in the world. We are also known as religious, family oriented, friendly people. And I can say that it's true. Not because I love talking to foreign people, but every time I see foreign people, I would say hello or hi to them because they are also friendly. Now, we have a lot of Filipinas who work overseas, such as the OFW, the caregivers, doctors, nurses, teachers, or even helpers or maids. So in that kind of job, you will see that Filipinas are very hardworking. Being defined as close family ties, it's one of the reason why Filipina is an ideal wife. Okay, so let me just give you. In fact, there's a number of, and if you're questioning if Filipinas are beautiful, in fact, a number of Westerners fly to Philippines just to find their Filipino wife or their soulmate. And to all Filipinas out there, agree with me or not, we have this exotic beauty that catches the attention of those foreign men. Well, before when I heard the word exotic, I was just like, because my friend told me because I am morena, like my color, I'm not white, I'm brown. So they tell me that you have this exotic beauty, you will really, a lot of foreigners will like you, blah blah blah. But it's like, if I heard the word exotic, it was like, what? I don't really like it, because maybe the meaning or the word, the impact is like exotic. Am I look like a tribe person, you know, how the hair, or something like that. But I realized that exotic beauty means that, as a Pacific Islander, it's really island people. So there are numbers of beautiful Filipina, or beautiful women all over the universe. In fact, Philippines, as what you've heard all over the TV, internet, news, Philippines is one of the country that won a lot of titles in major beauty pageants. So let's talk about Filipino character, okay? So that you guys will know how to deal with Filipina, if you want to meet them, or at least you have an idea in getting to know us or getting to know those single Filipina women out there. First, Filipinas are fun to be with. They will tell you their stories that will make you laugh. First of that stories is our superstitious belief. We do have a lot of superstitious belief here that was told by our grandparents from the past that we are still using now. And we are using that, just to make a conversation or to chit chat. I even use it with Ren, like everything that my grandma says. Every day I'll tell Ren, oh, by the way, grandma said, and it's like, oh God, what now? So yeah, that will make you laugh. Especially if you heard like stories that doesn't really, you know, it's not true or something like that. Anyways, and second is Filipinos are submissive. submissive to the point that we do respect, and we care. We care about the people that we love. As a Filipina, it is a trait that a wife should listen to their husband, not to the point that they will listen and not to give opinions. Okay, they still have a voice when it comes to decision making, but overall, Filipinas are submissive people. So third is, we are smart. Yes, you heard it right. We are smart. Filipinos are well educated. Although you say that Filipinos don't speak English that much, or it's hard to communicate, but at least uh, leave a like button or disagree with me. If a foreigner will come to the Philippines, Filipinos are trying their best to speak English. They try their best to communicate with you guys, even as much as possible, even if it's like they call Carabao English, but still they try their best. That's the best thing. Okay? Although, as you know, English is not our native or first language. Philippines is just a small country, but we do have different tribes, and each tribes have different languages. So it's really hard for us to speak to Tagalog, to Cebuano, to Ilocano, to Waray or whatever. There's a lot of languages, or how we speak. So of course, English is not our first language. And another characteristic of Filipina, they are faithful and loyal. I've read this blog online, and I just get some idea, which is correct, that Filipina value and care about their relationship. So Filipinas are very loyal to their partner. They will do their best to make the relationship work or strong, and they don't give up easily. I believe that there is no perfect relationship at all, but Filipinas, they don't have this word break up or giving up. So they try their best, they do their best to make the relationship work. That's a good thing. And some of you guys are asking me on my vlog, on my live chat, if Filipinas are good for marriage. I'm not married yet. We're planning, hopefully. Well, based on the vlogs I've watched and articles I've read online, there's a lot of foreign men, black or white, travel 1,000 miles around the globe just to come here to Philippines and look for their Filipino wife. And there are reasons or factors Filipina is good for marriage, or good to be a wife. First is Filipina do all the household chores. Yes, that's right. That includes cooking food, doing the laundry, and I'm talking about hand wash here. Here in Philippines, we don't, maybe most of the middle class people, they have washing machine, but those people that are living simply, they use hand wash. So they do that all by themselves, and clean the house and do the grocery. So that's the first thing. Second thing, Filipinas are family oriented. Now, family oriented, most of the foreigners said that Filipinas, because you guys, I know that when you turn 18 in the States, children or kids will stay away from their parents' house. Like, they basically live independently. JM, they live independently. Now that means that here in Philippines, even if we turn 18, 20, 25, we do have what we called extended family. Like, for example, I'm not living with my mom anymore or my grandma anymore. I live separately. But before, when I turned 18, I still stay in my grandmother's house. And my cousin also stayed in my grandmother's house. My cousin had a partner, they stayed in my grandmother's house. And it's like, it's not that we want to depend on my grandmother. It's just like we want very close to our family. It's like, it's very special to us that we see our family every day, because I believe family is always there. That's my motto. Like, family, no matter what, family will always be there for you. So we do have this extended family, and then it's nice, guys. For you, it's kind of like very noisy or very annoying. There's a lot of people in the house, but for us who lives here in Philippines, that is actually we like that. That's what what we've used to. So you might get shocked like when you visit or you find a Filipino woman, and then they let you meet their parents, their siblings, relatives, and you will just get shocked that in one house there are like 4 or 5 families living there. That's normal here in Philippines. And third, Filipinas are not choosy. That means that, like me and Ren, we have 20 years age gap. But that doesn't show because Ren looks like on his early 30s. So not choosy. We are not choosy, or we don't pick just because of age and by looks. Filipinas pick people or husband to marry based on how you treat them. So age doesn't matter. Again, I've read this blog on the internet, and this also what I observe. Filipinas marry older men. Why is that? Because I've questioned myself before, like why there are a lot of like young Filipinas that their partner are like 20, 30 years older than them. That is because we want security. I just realized that now when I stayed with Ren, living together for like 2 years, we want security. Security means doesn't like you provide for the family, not for the whole family, because there are some foreigners that, oh, don't marry a Filipino because if you marry a Filipino, you marry the whole barangay or the whole city. That's not true. It really depends, or up to you guys, on how you take it, or how you how do you call that, adjust or think about how you see. That's all. That's your how you see our Filipina values or Filipina attitude. But we do want security from our men. We need someone that will provide for the family. It's not that we are using foreigners for us to have to live a convenient life. We don't depend on them. In fact, there are some Filipinos. I have a friend who married German. Her husband is a engineer, top of the line engineer, and she will receive monthly, how do you call that, like her husband sent her money for monthly expenses, but still she works. And then I even told her, why you work still, like your husband can pay for all of it. You didn't have to waste like 8 to 9 hours a day just to earn 500 pesos a day. But still she works. Filipinas, as what I've said, Filipinas know how to make money on their own. And last thing is, Filipinas love karaoke. Karaoke is very common here in the Philippines. Like me, I do have this amazing talent that I love singing. So you guys should support those Filipinas. And if ever you get together or you'll be together, I can advise the best gift for her is a microphone with a CD or a list of songs. That is actually a perfect gift, I guess. So that's it. I will tackle how to get a Filipina girls, or how to win their heart. How to win their heart. That's gonna be in my next video, and I will link all the description down below for you to check out what is the next vlog that I'll be doing. And for more of this, I am also making a blog or a text content on my Patreon site. You might want to check on that. And there's also a video there, and I will have one Filipina friend, or I have every video, and I'll interview a Filipina in their own perspective, so that you guys will have an idea. So how to date one, how to marry one, and how to win their heart. So that's it for today. This is your girl, your amazing Filipina girl, Chixie. So next time, I'll see you guys soon.